Welcome to Motogp Mac. And in today's video we're going to talk about Davide Brivio's comments about Aprilia can catch up with Ducati. Now, speaking recently, Brivio said, "I feel like we've improved. Our bike is better and we should be a lot more competitive. But with the Martin and Fernandez injuries at the start of the season, it has meant that the entire responsibility has fallen on Bezzecchi's shoulders. Agora is still in his learning phase. So that's why it is difficult to properly assess Aprilia. We have the potential to close the gap. We are closer than we were in the past, but we will have to wait and see how things develop." Now, for me, look, Davide Brivio is one of the most respected team principals, in my view, in the paddock. You know, he doesn't really talk shit, but saying that, you know, I kind of agree and disagree with a number of his comments there, because, look, yes, Bezzecchi has had to develop that bike because of the injuries to Martin and Raul Fernandez. So I get what he's saying there, but then saying that he also has no experience at how that bike is supposed to be or what way it was in comparison, and, you know, in the way that Raul Fernandez would have a good encyclopedia knowledge of what the 24 was compared to the 25. You know, he was the only constant in the team, with Martin, Agora and Bezzecchi all being new to Aprilia. So I get what he's saying, that, you know, look, they are at a distinct disadvantage with them out, but, you know, at the end of the day, it can't all come down to Bezzecchi's shoulders, because, look, while he is a really good experienced rider, he doesn't know what the Aprilia was supposed to be or how it was comparing really to last year's one. So look, even with Martin in there, yes, I think Martin will be faster than the rest of them if he ever gets back on it properly. I don't think Raul is a perfect measuring stick that you could say, yes, this is the rider. But Zuck saying that, you know, the choice was the choice at the time. But Davide, in my view, you know, he is a very, very good and solid team principal. Yes, I do believe Aprilia do have the skill set to try and close that gap. But what's happened this season, I think personally they've gone backwards. Yes, okay, Bezzecchi did take the win in Silverstone. You could argue it was handed to him, you know, that it would have been a firm second place, which is not a bad result either, but it wouldn't have been the win. So for me, when I look at it, I see what Brivio is trying to say. You know, from the snapshots of when the Aprilia is good, it does definitely look much better than last year, but saying that it's not a consistently good bike. And when you look at the Ducati, even with the trouble of the GP25, it is a fairly consistently good bike. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Davide Brivio's comments? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.